Welcome back to your favorite podcast, Pixel Buzz, where we talk about
nerd culture,
tech news,
and everything in between.
with a little bit of a buzz.
Yeah.
Today, very interesting topic. Controversial, actually.
Oh, really?
Do you think that the Joker is from the Bronx?
Well, if you look at the trailers, I would say he definitely could be. It's a possibility.
He probably could be.
Or he could be like, he just moved here from
Brooklyn
Seattle
or
or something. Yeah.
Hipster from Brooklyn.
Right. So you're excited for the movie?
I'm definitely excited for the movie.
Let's talk about it, man. Like, I've been waiting for something like this for a long, long time. I think, first of all, the Batman universe has this thing where you really can't hate all of the villains. And that's when you know that they're done correctly, you know? I don't hate the Joker. I think he's definitely not a good guy, right? I'm sure that we can all agree. But as a villain, it's spot on.
October 4th.
Are you going?
So close.
I'm going release weekend.
Good thing you brought that up. So I asked my girlfriend
Okay.
if she wanted to go release night.
Oh, on the 4th.
On the 4th.
Okay.
No, 3rd.
Oh, a midnight release.
Midnight release.
Oh, you're ballsy.
I was like, hey, you want to go to... One, we couldn't because tickets are sold out. People are thirsty for the movie.
That was fast.
And then second, she brought something up that I never thought about.
What's that?
This is me, someone growing from the Bronx, where we've seen a lot of stuff happen. She said, you know what? I'm afraid that if we go, the movie might incite some violence. And maybe...
She said that for real?
There might be someone who's crazy enough to bring a weapon.
Yo, someone literally said the same thing to me when I asked them if they wanted to go. But I don't know, like... So I don't want to think that they're crazy or anything, but like I didn't really think of it as a thing.
Yeah, neither have I. And that's why it surprised me. Like, I really had to step back, think about what she said, and then just I was a little upset at myself.
This makes me feel bad too, thinking about it, because my mind didn't go there.
I didn't even think about it. Am I that already like accustomed to this happening that I'm not even thinking about this being a possibility? Or is it just because my upbringing, I'm so used to maybe something going down?
This is tricky, right? So like my whole thing is like there have been situations with midnight releases where things kind of get crazy, and that happens. But do you think, is it the fact that the Joker is who he is gonna cause someone to just like bring a gun to a movie theater, or like maybe like just want to do something crazy, like and start something like chaotic or just start a riot or something? I really hope this doesn't happen, because if it does, she was right. And I would hate. I don't want her to be right.
No, just because, for humanity's sake, right? We want to be more positive and just believe in people that they would not create some sort of violence just because they're seeing it on a big screen. But I mean, it's happened before.
It did, sadly.
Unfortunately,
it did. This makes me feel bad, because I'm wondering now. It's probably a possibility that something is going to happen. And they were right to call it that way. But I don't want... Listen, I want to enjoy this movie. When I saw Joker having his own movie, I'm like, okay, cool. We get a little background story. He gets more developed as a character. My nerd is coming out.
Yeah.
I don't think about someone like, oh, yes, the Joker is a badass, and like whatever the case, and I'm going to be one too. I'm going to go into a movie theater and cause... I don't think about this stuff, but maybe someone is...
I think that's because we are genuinely invested in the character.
I really am.
As nerdy people, we like the story between Batman and Joker.
It's a brilliant rivalry.
They're the perfect rivals for each other.
Thank you.
Neither can kill each other because they need
each other. Oh my, isn't that crazy?
Feed off each other.
Oh my god, I love this stuff.
I digress. Going back to the Joker.
Go back.
We are very interested and fully immersed in that story. Like we really want to take everything in, especially the way that they're portraying this Joker. It's very human-like.
Yes.
You're seeing this maybe not fully mentally stable person become this character, right?
And that's that human feeling. I think it's real, it's raw, but I think this is bringing a little bit of controversy to the movie itself.
Correct. Because you can see how it can naturally happen.
Yeah.
Which is, I think, the biggest thing that Joker himself had going for him. There are many speculations of how he became who he was. But one of the biggest things is he was a magician, and he was a magician, and then he didn't have enough money, so he started robbing. Batman followed him. Joker then fell into a bath of acid.
I remember that.
And hence how he got. That's like the most
cartoon kind of one. Yeah, the cartoon version of it.
The Batman animated series take on it.
Right.
The most known version of it. But there's a couple of them, and now this take goes into it, and it makes it even more human-like.
Human-like. No acid.
No
funny business. Just being
mental development.
Yes.
It's just this human person who, as you can see, is very skinny. He has a lot going on. He has ambitions.
Right.
But in the trailers, you can see that the person who is able to provide that to him is just kind of teasing him, right?
Right.
Just keeps poking at him until he snaps.
I love this stuff.
We don't know how far he takes it, right? It looks like it's just like people rioting against stuff.
Right. We're going to find out, though.
We definitely are.
We're going to find out.
October 3rd or 4th, whenever you're going to go see it.
Yeah, man, I can't wait. But
you already got tickets?
I already booked. Pre-ordered.
That is a game.
It's filling out. It's going quickly like this.
Yeah. A couple of my friends were going to go see it, and then we looked at it. We have AMC Pass.
Yeah.
Looked at the AMC Pass and sold out.
I'm telling you. But I mean, yeah, listen, like this movie is so first of all, do you know that there was a little bit of an interview that
Joaquin Phoenix?
Yeah, so you've heard about it.
Yes. Saw the clip.
Oh, you saw the clip? Did he just literally like storm out, or did he try to address the problem of like, because I know they asked him like, hey, how do you feel about this movie possibly inciting violence? How do you feel about that?
I don't know about the one about him storming out. I know that he was asked about whether directors should feel like they have some sort of whether they should feel guilty if people were to react in some sort of negative way after seeing the movie. And his reply, and I'm not really quoting him, I'm just like basing it off what I remember.
Yeah.
His reply was just saying that you are going to see this movie where you're aware that this person is mentally not all there. He's mentally ill.
He's ill.
You're aware that he's ill.
Right.
And he is following through with his emotions.
I love that.
Should you choose to follow that, that's completely up to you. But as an actor, he's just portraying this character.
Let me say something. And I think that they shouldn't have asked him this question, to be honest. I get the political sensitivity, the time period that we're in, but they shouldn't have asked him that because he's an actor. He's doing his job, number one.
Yeah.
And in a role like Joker, where the last actor was Heath Ledger, who he set a really, really tall order to fill. Yep. I think his mind was focused on, I've got to make this character come alive.
Yeah.
He wasn't focused on what a viewer is potentially going to do if he sees a lot of the Joker on screen. Maybe he'll want to be like him. That's the least of his concern. He wants to put his full heart into being this character, making it believable to the people who looked up to Heath Ledger's performance.
Correct.
And he set a really tall bar.
Heath Ledger.
Yeah.
Heath Ledger had that
legendary.
Amazing role of the Joker. Also very human-like Joker role. But yeah, I think that was the last thing in his mind. I'm pretty sure at some point he did consider how that might affect. But again, you're going to a movie theater knowing well that you're going to see someone who's troubled.
Exactly.
Someone who is like you going to see Freddy Krueger or you going to see Chucky
Michael Myers,
or Mike Myers and Michael Myers. And then you want to imitate that person. You know that that's a fictional
character. Thank you. So why would someone
if you choose to imitate that person, up to you.
That is on you, sir.
But
you deal with the consequences after that.
You know, the funny thing is we are saying this because we have some sort of sanity in our minds, or at least we believe that we have some sort of sanity.
Little bit. We're functional.
But unfortunately, some people don't have that. And I think that's where people start worrying.
Your girlfriend was right, Zane.
Should the actors worry about that? No.
No.
No. Keep doing your art. No. Do what you have to do.
Exactly. It's an art form.
This should be something that is spoken about prior to you going to see that movie.
I
As
agree.
a child, you should be going and seeking, if you need to, go seek mental health or some sort of mental guidance.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be such a taboo topic anymore.
Thank you. It's not about condoning negative behavior. It's just showing the process of someone really who had no other options, who felt this was the only way he could be. And you got to find out what are those steps to make that come alive? What does that look like? I mean, to the normal functioning brain, it's easy, but to someone who's got a mental illness, we can watch it in a raw way. I'm so excited for this stuff, man. I love it.
Me too. The other thing that excites me about the movie, aside from the Joker role itself, is the Bronx.
I was shot.
The Bronx is a very big thing in this movie, which is surprising. I never would have thought that the stairs on 167 would have been taking place on this.
I used to go to school around there, by the way. It's kind of crazy. It was close enough. It was like 161 we were on.
Yeah, but it was
it was like 5 blocks away. Stop it. It's not that far.
It's Anderson Ave. It's like on the other side.
All right,
but anyway, we were close to it. I used to walk down the stairs to my mom to go pay bills. It's pretty famous stairs.
Shady area though.
Joker himself walking down those stairs. A lot of guts.
Oh,
like you as a human, if you walk down those stairs by yourself at shady. Night.
Yeah, I don't know how they got that area sanctioned off. But didn't you see like another part of the set too? Like when you're like walking or something?
Yeah, so about a year and a half ago, I used to live in Bedford.
Nice.
Like Valentine 197. So the Bedford stop is right there on the D train. That's where there was filming of one of these famous train spots. So he takes off his mask as soon as he walks off this train that shows up on the trailer. And he throws it in the floor and boom.
And then boom.
You're in Bedford Park.
Yo,
You're like,
awesome.
Not Bedford Park, Bedford Station. It's like, and we were there while it was almost being filmed.
Right.
Like they were setting everything up. There was kind of clown faces on the garbage.
What?
On point. I'm definitely excited. There's a couple of other Jersey spots that were hit up here. There's a Twin Donuts. If you guys know where Twin Donuts is, well,
that's 161.
There's a couple of Twin Donuts, yes, but this one is in Westchester County in this place. But yeah,
these areas are sketchy. These areas are sketch city. Shade balls are everywhere. It's not okay. I took my camera in there one time just like take photos and it was
in Twin Donut
in that area, and I had to leave. Let's put it that way.
Yeah,
I was
there's
told to leave. He's like, you shouldn't be here. I was like, got it, sir. Never again.
I'm running away. Yeah, and so I'm very excited about that. I'm surprised that they chose such a place to be filming, and it makes sense as well. Yeah. It's like a low income to middle income neighborhoods. Yeah. And I'm excited to see how they portray that, especially in this movie. It's such a gritty movie. Tones are very green, dark.
That, right? I love that stuff.
You yellowish.
The green, the dark, the yellow. It's very just like the
can't
mood
wait to
is
see
set. Yeah.
Yeah. Even in the theater when he's like walking out, there's a part where he tells the main person of the theater address him as the Joker when he's presenting him, and he's like, and now presenting the Joker, and he kind of like models his way out. Yeah. Even that tint is very like gloomy. It's not even like, this is maybe his proudest moment,
and it's still
so sad. Like,
dude,
you could tell that he's feeling more than just happiness there.
I'm so excited for this. Like, that's what I need. This kind of dark, masochistic mood. Like, I just want to see this come to life, man.
It's good. And again, this is just for him. This is just for Joker, right?
Yeah, just Joker.
If
no
Batman were to come out and you see Bruce Wayne as a multi-millionaire person, and that's a Tony Stark type of movie.
Right.
But this is a darker, deeper take on the villain Joker.
You know what? I just realized something. Bruce Wayne as a character, if he's got this many millions and millions of dollars, why did he just he could have just paid a military? Why did he have to be the Batman in the first place?
Well, he wanted to take the revenge of his parents on his hands.
I see. He didn't want it to be outsourced.
No.
I like this guy.
He had enough money that he can be the vigilante that Gotham needed without necessarily paying a military and like kind of he wanted to take
he wanted to be him
on his in his own hands.
I love this stuff. I love this universe.
This is the debate, right? Whether because Marvel, you see Marvel, and it's a very happy-go-lucky type of stories most of the time.
Sometimes, not always.
Like Jean, you see her turn into the Phoenix, and then she's like
kills everybody.
Yeah, it's not the happiest thing.
No.
And then Cyclops turns bad and kills Xavier. Spoilers.
Spoilers.
So it's not always as happy-go-lucky, but most of the time, they're pretty happy people.
True.
Tony Stark. Only in the recent stuff, only in Civil War does this ever happen.
Tony, man.
Yeah, it's like, okay, you got Spider-Man, dude from Queens, swinging around. Most of the stuff is happy.
The dude from Queens is Spider-Man. You don't say dude from Queens. All right?
Peter Parker.
Peter Parker, all right?
But then you get to DC. Things start turning a little darker. It's like a Penguin. You got Poison Ivy. You got Harley Quinn.
Dude, it's man.
Like,
how'd you know? Yeah, Harley Quinn's
so it's like this good story that could have happened, but then went south. Yeah. Because something went wrong, and then they became these really horrible people, or something
psychologically deranged
happened to them.
And that's the most human. No one's happy all the time.
No one's even Superman himself, right?
Right.
Coming down, like he's supposed to be the strongest being in the world.
Kind of is.
In our planet.
In a sense, yeah.
Except for Batman. Batman could kick his ass.
Oh, well, yeah, all right.
Multiple times.
He did.
But
Kryptonite.
Basically. Or Lois Lane. Same thing. Kryptonite, Lois Lane. So Superman is supposed to be the strongest being in the planet.
Right.
But yet here he is an alien. Literally an alien. Like I'm a Mexican, technically speaking an alien. And I don't feel as bad as Superman, right?
I hate you, Zane.
Superman's like this physical alien being that got here. And only Lois Lane loves him for Clark. Right? Because everyone else picks on Clark.
Which, by the way, his disguise is horrible.
I don't know. On glasses. That's not a disguise.
That's not a disguise at all. I'm sorry.
He's just got a different hairdo with some glasses.
Yeah, you look the same, bro. You look the same.
But yeah, let us know what you guys think. DC versus Marvel, or is Joker from the Bronx?
I think Joker's from the Bronx.
Like Jenny from the Bronx. Who knows? Let us know. Comments down below. And this is going to be it. Till next time.